Some allege that anarchism is an ideology defined by an opposition to unjust hierarchy. There is a serious issue with this. By definition, everyone considers themselves an opponent of unjust hierarchies. If you consider a hierarchy to be unjust, you are definitionally an opponent of it. Any hierarchies that one supports, one considers to be just. If anarchism is defined by an opposition to unjust hierarchies, then everyone is an anarchist, because everyone is opposed to hierarchies that they perceive as unjust. This is a stupid definition of anarchism, because by this definition, everyone should consider themselves an anarchist. Everyone considers themselves an opponent of unjust hierarchies. They have different ideas about what qualifies as an unjust hierarchy, but everyone will by definition oppose any hierarchy that they consider to be unjust. This definition fails to capture the true essence of anarchism. In truth, anarchism is an opposition to all hierarchy. That is what differentiates it from other political philosophies, and it is one hell of a differentiation. Anarchism is not merely opposed to unjust hierarchy, anarchism is opposed to all hierarchy. The very idea of unjust hierarchy appears ridiculous to the anarchist. In the eyes of the anarchist, hierarchy is necessarily unjust. Saying that you are opposed to unjust hierarchy is like saying that you are opposed to unequal hierarchy. The first word pretends to identify a specific form of hierarchy, when in truth it is describing a characteristic of all hierarchy. Such sentiments imply that some hierarchy is just, which means that they are antithetical to anarchism. To declare oneself the enemy of unjust hierarchy is to make a differentiation, which implies that some hierarchy is just. This is itself anti-anarchist. Personally, I am not an anarchist, but regardless of one's own affiliation, it does one good to understand what ideologies represent. Anarchism is not an opposition to unjust hierarchy. This very term causes any true anarchist to cringe, for it implies that some hierarchy is just, and anarchism is an opposition to all hierarchy.